Hi Libra, welcome back. So Libra, this is going to be your tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. And everybody say hey to my little guest in the background. That's my dog Daisy. She's okay, she's just sleeping. But yeah, Libra, oh my gosh. So when I was preparing and meditating for your reading, I was getting a bunch of different songs. I don't remember all of them, but all of them had the same theme. And the theme was relationships. Relationships. So relationships seem to be highlighted right now or of importance right now. And I was getting, okay, so I do remember one of the songs was talk about it, ooh, baby. So maybe there's something you need to talk about. Maybe some conversations need to be had. Yeah, so let's see. Maybe there's some important dialogue between you and another person that's coming through. So let's get some cards out and see what you have coming in, Libra, and go from there. So you have Pisces energy and your card, Libra. Some of you might have Pisces in your chart or be dealing with that, or someone with it in their chart, or that's just the influencing vibes. There was something I was going to say too, and I've already forgotten. There was another message. Sorry, sidetracked. Oh, yes. The relationships were also the theme of the Scorpio reading. So if I have any cuspers here, you might want to watch the Scorpio reading, or if you're dealing with one, FYI. All right, so Libra. This overall energy is talking about you being in your element, okay? And also, again, highlighting balance in relationships. But this is also talking about being more considerate, being more graceful in your approach, being more communicative, okay? Especially when it comes to how you're really feeling. This is talking about having compassion, wanting to heal things, coming from a very sensitive place. So there might be some sensitive topics or sensitive conversations that need to be had during this time frame. On another side of that coin, sometimes this could be like a bit of an illogical standpoint or even a judgmental type of energy. So they're saying try and be logical, but also sensitive, okay? They're wanting you to be more compassionate and a little less judgmental, all right? Especially if there's some sort of meaningful interaction or meaningful dialogue or connection in your life that you're interested in right now. So let's see what else we have coming in for you then, Libra. I still have that song playing in the back of my head. Don't mind my humming. All right, so you have the Ace of Pentacles here. So there's a big opportunity, okay? Maybe to resolve something or to solve something within you emotionally, Libra. This card talks about a tangible opportunity, something that is manifested into existence or reality. Sometimes this also talks about commitments, and they were giving me the word communication again. So there might be communication around commitments or what you're committed to. And this can also represent like some new opportunities within your second house of assets. So keep that in mind. Now we're going to go into the Headspace, Libra, and see what you need to know about that. And then we're going to go into the heart space and see what's going on emotionally with you, as well as the big spiritual picture. All right, so Libra. I don't know why that song always makes me want to roller skate. Y'all know I love to roller skate. But for some reason, there's something about that song that always makes me want to like get my disco ball out and roller skate. Anyways. All right, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. There's definitely something here that's been on your mind that you've been maybe weighing on your mind or running through your mind here, Libra. It may be that you've been trying to kind of distance yourself emotionally from a certain person or a certain subject, but at the same time, it keeps repurposing itself in your energy, or they're saying reminding you. Now they're giving me a song. This is how you remind me of what I really am. All right, Libra, wow. You're showing up strong in your own reading. So you might have a very strong presence, a very strong attraction at this point in time. Definitely a lot of deep thought going on within the headspace. And it's like kind of weighing something out, but not wanting to feel the emotion of it. Okay, which I find very interesting. So it's like kind of shying away from getting too involved in the emotion of something, yet running it through your mind, but from a logical vantage point, from a vantage point of trying to like be fair or see things from all sides of the coin, like a true Libra would, right? But not letting your emotions get pulled into this, I feel. It could be too that if there's other people trying to like offer you advice or trying to get in your business, Libra, I feel like you kind of ignoring that, of being like, no, I not interested. I kind of know what I want, or I like, I get this I know mentality. So I feel like if there's other people that are maybe even trying to offer you emotional support, maybe even coming from a place of good intention, you're like, I would rather be left alone, or I would rather handle this myself. Like, I just don't feel, Libra, you being in this space of like accepting any offers right now, even if they're offers with like good intention. I just feel like whatever this is, you have your mind made up. And there's something here that you want to give your energy to, but you also want to receive. So if you've been in this space of like giving your time or giving your energy to people, places, or things that aren't giving back to you, I kind of feel you put off by that, or just like, wow, no thank you. Kind of distancing or detaching yourself from that and getting into this space of like, I only want to interact with meaningful interaction. Meaning like, I only want to give if I'm also going to receive. So like if you have people in your life who are like very one-sided, or it's like every time you hang out with them, it's all about them, it's not about you. I just feel like you kind of distancing yourself from that and wanting to connect with people where it's more like an equal exchange, where you feel like equals as well, where you don't feel inferior or superior, but that you equally respect each other. So I feel that very strongly coming through. And no wonder they highlighted relationships, right? Because so far that's all this is about. But let's see what's going on a little bit deeper in the emotional space. Yeah, there's something here, like there may be like someone wanting to show you attention or affection, and for whatever reason, I feel like you're not interested. Maybe because you have your mind on someone else or something else. It's just like, oh yeah, thanks. Okay. It's almost like a sense of aloofness, like an Aquarian would. Some of you might have Aquarius in your chart. But it's almost like, oh, that's it. That's all you have to offer. Or just like you're getting affection, but it's not from like the person you want it from. Or, I just keep hearing not interested. All right, so let's go further into the emotional space. Temperance, Knight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. What a weird song to have in my head, isn't it? Okay, hold on a second. All right, so you have Temperance, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. And the World card. Sorry, give me a second. Some of you isolate yourself from love. Maybe you don't mean to do it, but I get a sense of like you feeling like alone, but then when the universe is trying to send you people, or you have people surrounding you that want to be in your presence, Libra, that do love you, you kind of shun them away, or maybe you're closed off to that because it's not coming through the avenue or the person that you want. It's a sense of feeling alone, but you're not alone. Maybe it's a sense of feeling like you have, you know, these connections around you, but you don't feel they're an equal match to what you have to offer, or there's a sense of inferiority or superiority in them. There seems to be some imbalance there. It's almost like you'd rather be alone than be around people or a person that misunderstands you or that is not quite on your same wavelength. I feel you being very selective about who you let into your space right now. Because the thing is there's love here, and they're giving me a song by NF, and he says, if you want love, you gonna have to go through the pain. If you want love, you're gonna have to learn how to change. That's what he says. Maybe check out the lyrics to that song. Yeah, see, because the thing is like right next to the Five of Pentacles is the Knight of Cups. So there's this romantic, loving energy that's present and available to you. And then here's this lonely, abandoned type of energy right next to it. And you could see her back is turned, right, to the lover. He, she, doesn't matter. This is a gender neutral reading. But it's like you might have turned your back on love, and then, but because maybe it wasn't the right kind of love or the love that you were wanting. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the message is you're certainly not alone. So get out of that mindset. Because even if you have turned your back on that, or someone turned their back on you, there's love wanting to come in anyways. Through another avenue, through another person, yada, 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 however it resonates with you. I just feel like the only thing stopping you from realizing that, Libra, is the fact that you're so focused on not having it. But it's right here. So it's like, as soon as you get into this space, right, of being really clear about what you do want, and then allowing yourself to raise your vibration and to kind of get happy with wherever you're at in life right now, because that's where you're at. So it doesn't make sense to buck against where you're at. Rather just accept it and find a way to be happy in what currently is. As soon as you're able to come full circle in your energy, boop, if you want love, here it is. It's right here. They're giving me another song. You will never be alone. I will love you from dusk till dawn. Right? So I feel like this is a pretty strong message for you, Libra. Okay? So there's this needing to prioritize yourself and feeling good. Okay? Being open to these loving gestures. And as silly as it sounds, they're saying like, okay, well, maybe right now the love you have surrounding you isn't the love or the full package for some of you, but it's still love. So if you can show appreciation for those people in your life that do love you, family, friends, you know, whoever, as you show appreciation towards those loving individuals, the universe will bring you more love into your life in whatever form you want it. You know, into the full package. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't get to a place of appreciation from a place of lack. And if what you have in your life when it comes to relationships or love or connections you feel isn't enough, you're coming from a place of lack. Whereas if it was more than enough and you were grateful for whatever love is in your life, even if it's through an animal, just showing gratitude towards that would then raise the bar, raise your vibration, and create momentum towards more love, and then you receive more love through more avenues. So it's almost like you can't get there from there. You got to find a way to love right here, right now, and then more love will enter your life. And it wants to come through because it's right here. Some of you may be in this space where like you feel like you want to be alone maybe, or that you are alone, but you're not alone. Or like maybe you're feeling like, okay, nobody will understand me, and then in pops someone who loves you. who wants to understand you. You know what I mean? They're also saying, like, don't get too in your emotions, Libra, because you're going to get carried away, which actually I don't really feel you in that space. Like, even though there's some emotional cards here, I feel you being more of this mind of like, they're giving me the word removed. Some of you have removed yourself from your emotions, but this might be a time frame where they're actually asking you to reconnect with the things and the people that you love. Because this seems to be a more sensitive time period for you, a more emotional time period. And again, they're highlighting relationships. So maybe if you've been focused on self or self-isolating or coming from this more logical standpoint, this might be the time period where you open up in your heart space a little bit more when it comes to the things that matter to you. Ace of Wands. Sorry, my hair is bothering me. Ooh, that flew over there. The Fool, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Why did I get so emotional when that came out? So, Libra, some of you might get this spark, right? Or this impulse to just kind of walk away, to just kind of remove yourself from a situation, to kind of place some distance there. But at the same time, I feel like you're not really seeing things clearly right now. You might not have the most clear headspace. Maybe you need some space to clear your mind, though, and that's why you have this impulse to kind of place some distance so that you can start to figure out what it is that you really want. Because some of you, it's like you have a knowing, you have a vision, you know, of what you would like. But like the reality may not be lining up with that, okay? Or maybe you're not seeing things clearly or as they are because you're so focused in a way that isn't allowing you to see that. But I just feel like some of you are just so ready to take this leap, like so ready for some sort of new beginning here. Or maybe it's just like you get all in your head and I'm trying to figure out how to put this. Sometimes you just want to run away. You know what I mean? It's like, or just get away. It's like, I don't know. This is so weird too, because in the Taurus reading, I was getting a lot of like agitated energy. And I don't feel that you're agitated, Libra, but I do feel like you wanting to like remove yourself from a situation or temporarily get away. And if you don't allow yourself to do that, you might even get impulsive and, you know, make some sort of big change, big movement without fully thinking it through, which is a caution. So they're saying, don't throw caution to the wind. There was that warning about being illogical. Don't be illogical about this. There is a logical, practical solution for how you can get what you want. But maybe you do need a little bit of distance or space or time to kind of figure yourself out. I do feel like this is a period of time where you're needing to kind of figure yourself out before you make any big decisions in relationships. But I also get a sense that someone is either waiting in the wings or wants to be here for you, Libra, or is showing up for you. And I can't tell if you're interested or not, but for a lot of you, you're not. Or you're unaware of it just yet. I don't usually get clarifiers on these readings, but I definitely want to clarify this one. What is the Two of Swords? Is there a card that was flipped? Death and rebirth and the Six of Cups. There could be something coming up from the past that you don't even see coming, or that has you confused. Maybe something has changed and you're like really not sure what to think about it. Someone from the past might be returning, and that confuses you because you felt like you had walked away, or you had shown you were not interested for some of you. Or maybe that someone that walked away from you is now returning into the energy. All of a sudden my heart started palpitating. This feels heavy, whatever it is. In a general sense, there's something here that's changing, okay? That was long overdue. Long overdue. And it's kind of like freeing you up, though, and allowing you to kind of take some sort of leap here. And what is the Libra leaping to? The Ace of Pentacles. Some sort of practical opportunity showing up for you. And it's around relationships or commitments, I feel. Wow. I don't even know what to think right now. Yeah. The Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. So there's something coming to fruition in the tangible. I'm hearing this will make sense as it plays out, okay, over the next 10 months. But whatever this is, it's leading to action, and it has something to do with relationships and family. And it could be an opportunity to begin again, or to begin something in that arena of your life. But it's after like some sort of chapter closes, or something or someone returns. I mean, I could literally keep going here, Libra, but I'm not going to. But it's just like you've had your mind set on something and not really wanting to accept less, which you should never accept less than you deserve. And I feel like whatever's been presented to you, at least up until now, hasn't been exactly maybe what rings your bells, so to speak. But there's some like evolution coming through, and then you getting this kind of impulse, right, to kind of move away from something or someone, and that brings about some sort of big change that you haven't even seen yet. So there's something that you've set into motion, Libra, and you haven't even realized it yet, but you are going to get some sort of realization around this, and it may surprise you. It might be like what once seemed illogical becomes logical. And I'm hearing the If You Want Love song again. So, wow. What an intriguing reading. Holy cow. Let's see what the Law of Attraction has to say about this. What are the guidance cards? As I breathe deeply, I feel myself thrive. Thriving is as natural as breathing itself. By relaxing often and breathing deeply, you naturally thrive. So this is encouraging you to take some time out, which is really interesting because in the Taurus reading, I literally did a breathing exercise at the end. If you have Taurus in your chart or dealing with one, definitely check out that reading. But what I was talking about in that reading was that you'd be surprised how just 3 deep breaths, 3 conscious deep breaths can alleviate so much tension from your body. And it's almost like they're wanting you to, if you start to feel yourself getting like anxious, or, you know, your nerves start getting to you, 3 deep breaths and allow the source to fill up your lungs and go from there. But this is also encouraging you for you to take space if you need it before you make any big decisions. So, wow, Libra, super interesting reading. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with or have in your own chart, or the chart of the person or people you're dealing with. Scorpio, Aries, I felt Taurus energy, Sagittarius, another Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Aries. So that's the predominant signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos or events. And I will be doing a live event on my Facebook on Saturday at 1 p.m. where I'll be teaching all of you how to connect with your intuition and your spirit guides. It's a 1-hour event. It's $9.99 to join. If you can't be there for the live stream, that's fine. You can still purchase a ticket and watch the replay as many times as you like. Event info is in the description box below, so check me out there. And otherwise, I'm wishing you guys the very, very best. And until next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.